Alright, going live. That should be hitting now. Alright, hello YouTube and Twitch. This is Venom with Wave Line Entertainment, and we are back for some more Fallout 4. Alright, so today we're beginning the Far Harbor DLC. We've got a few new mods we're going to tie into our little playthrough here. I've got a couple others I'm kind of working on tweaking. Actually, I need to mark these off the list. I got them installed now. But I've been looking to enhance experience a little bit. Okay, so a couple ones that I got in there. I got the auto eat and drink mod that I was talking about yesterday, and it's going to take a little bit longer to load up the game than normal because some of these mods are a little bit intensive. But I got some, I got a few mods now. I got some to kind of enhance ghoul sounds. I've got one, I got the swinging meat bag, one that makes those meat bags you see around mutant camps, so swing and kind of adds a bit more immersion there. I have got the knockout framework in now, so now we can knock out people and abduct them if we need to. So Raiders, watch out. I got a little plan for them. And then there's another one. I'll tell you what it is after the stream, but it seems some people in the Commonwealth have started developing some mutant powers. So it's been interesting. I'm gonna leave it at that. So, we left off yesterday for the Nakano residence. I did go ahead and run back home. It sounded like Mr. Nakano was a little PO'd when we got there, and I don't want to deal with someone who's going nuts. We went ahead and got some things ready. We did get another weapon mod installed too, the Bozar. So that's going to be pretty cool. It's a sniper rifle we're going to go ahead and bring with us. I figured new mod, new DLC, we'll take those in. Other than that, we went ahead and restocked up on a few other things, some more MCPs. And we still, of course, have Nick Valentine with us. Other than that, I think we're good to go. We're going to go check out a tip that I got from one of my settlers. Go check out there around Vault 111. Apparently they saw somebody up there doing some weird stuff. The best he could describe it to me was magic, but I'm pretty sure the guy was drunk. We're going to go check it out anyway. And when we're done with that, we're going to run right over to Far Harbor. Like I said, this is going to take a little bit longer to download, or not to download, to start up than normal. I wanted to get started right at 9 today, but with all the mods we got in here, we're still doing a bit of a cleanup. I've got rid of a couple of mods that were kind of unused and not really meshing right with the rest of them. I am going to do something else here too. I meant to do this earlier. Kind of help our Fallout here run a little bit better, so I can be a huge difference, but that ought to help. At some point, I'm looking into getting a new processor for my computer. The graphics card isn't bad, but I think the processor is about the last thing I really need to get upgraded on this bad boy. We got a decent one years ago, but yeah, it's time for an upgrade. We are still not loading in. Hold on here. There we go. It's not crashing, it's just really slow. Just the loading, the game itself is fine. Just the loading part is, the initial load is a pain in the butt. And hopefully we don't break anything either. I had a bit of an issue with one of these mods earlier. I'm hoping I know the fix for it. We'll see. I tell you what, I'm excited to play some Far Harbor. It is still my favorite DLC. That's that feeling you get. Like, okay, there's two main times that I really love Fallout, that feeling of Fallout. One, walking around those, you know, the middle of the city with all the abandoned buildings and stuff. And 2, being out in the wilderness, just straight up wilderness. Like, in the Commonwealth, I mean, no matter how far you look, you'll see a building. Far Harbor. Oh, sorry, I can't stop burping. Far Harbor, I mean, it's just, you walk away from the main place. I mean, yeah, you might see some buildings, but they're burnt out shacks, and it really is just trees everywhere. I was looking to try to install some mods that kind of add a bit more flora. Every one I see so far is extremely CPU intensive, even on like the higher end PCs, which is not good. Mine is not a higher end. I mean, it runs the game just fine, even with mods, but that one apparently is insane. There's another one I wanted to look at, Pine Forest or something, but it's currently being reviewed on Nexus, so I don't know what's going on with it. And there's a couple others. I mean, we're going to check out some. I need to get one that kind of adds in some growth and is not CPU intensive, which is hard to find. You know, like I said, this takes at least 3 to 5 minutes to load in the initial game. But we haven't crashed, so that's good. And while I was testing this, that's what, like I said, right at night tonight, I was testing this right up to the point we started the stream. Hey, Storm. You always show up right when it's stream time, don't you? But you never make an appearance. You're gonna make an appearance today, boy. You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today. Oh, always cleaning yourself, taking a bath, just off camera. You're gonna say hi to people today. Say hi to people.
You're gonna be a star, Storm.
You're gonna be a star. A little star is born. Look at this adorable little face. Yeah, look at this boy.
He's so fucking cute.
Yes, he is.
So fucking cute. Look at that face.
He is not a very cuddly kitty at all. He does not like cuddles. Alright, alright. Get up there, boy. Back in your basket. Alright, here we are. Alright, let's go downstairs, get some food and drink, and then go check out what the hell's going on in Vault 111. And we have auto eat and drink installed, but we gotta make sure we're not using any food that has any buffs on it, max AP. We just want straight up food. There we go, red stack. What else do we want? Couple moves. There we go, mud chops. I've got random meat in my
something out of the Commonwealth yet.
And I don't remember killing any animals when I got off last night. Deathclaw. What the hell? What's my character been doing? Alright, let's get our butts up to Vault 111. Of course they're running out because we're going to go right from 111 to the Nakana residence. We set a waypoint there. Alright, we got a feeding core. So we can use our courser chip to just teleport right there. Matt, let's mark the spot. So we're going to be going in with our Bozar. It's traditionally a automatic weapon, but I mean, it's cool and all, the concept, but an automatic sniper rifle is, that's not what a sniper rifle is meant to be. It's supposed to be one-shot kill. If you're firing automatic, you might as well just use a regular rifle. But it is a game, but I play this game like it's real life, even with the crazy stuff. Did I bring dog meat? Yes, I did. It's dog meat. Where did Nick go? God damn it, Nick, how did you die? Usually that whistle will cause him to fall and take fall damage, but still worth it. There we got the Bozar. We have got our factor for the energy configuration. And of course we've got our sidearm, our 1911. Don't leave home with that. Alright, let's just hit up here. There's our red rocket. Ooh, we got some enemies up here. Oh shit, there's some raiders. Damn, that hurt. Fuck that raider up. Well, I think we came up here at the right time. Oh, we got more. Damn, they're all a bunch of them in power armor. Whoa, missile launcher. Who the hell? Oh, we got a sniper rifle for a reason. One down. Explosive turrets help.
Proximity alert. Target exposed.
Yeah, so you guys. Alright, I'll let my robots deal with the bodies. Any power armor. Shit. I'm gonna pick up that power armor to add to the collection, but I need Raider power armor. Come on. One, maybe two sets of that. I'm set for life. And the word on the street was this was right up by 111. Some weird ass human. Seemed to have some kind of weird abilities. So let's check it out. Here, bring back bad memories. Alright, don't see anyone so far. So they're right up here. Wait a second. This body wasn't here before. Dead hero. Mutants note. No mutant powers. Telekinesis. What the hell? A mutant note. Let's take a look. I heard that there might be some other mutants in the area. We should try and make contact. Take a look around for me. Wait for me by the old vault. I'll meet you there in 3 days. I have to shake off these Children of Venom guys first. They may be mutants like us, but they will kill any mutant that refuses to join them. Take care and watch your back, old friend. Signed, Peter Petrelli. So, what just happened to me then? Levitate. Okay. I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna save first. Okay, so basically the premise of this whole mod is that certain people have mutated, so they didn't turn into ghouls. Instead, they got some powers. Some ghouls also got powers. Super mutants have powers. Children of Adam have a high chance for powers. So basically, as you go through the playthrough, there's a ton of powers you can find out people, and if you kill them, you can essentially absorb or learn their powers. And that's what's just happened with us. We just got powers from this guy, and we're gonna check him out. And I figured this would be a good addition to Far Harbor, seeing as how half the people there are mutated or Children of Adam folks. Whoa. Okay. Looks like levitate allows me to levitate. Okay. Now let's make sure it's working correctly. I should be able to take it off. Alright, it works. There are some others. Telekinesis blast. Whoa. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's try this on something that can move. Dang. Alright, what's the other one? Telekinesis throw. Oh, shit. Alright, it seems we are a mutant now. Looks like it's got limited uses. I mean, it's still a lot of uses, but... And then finally, does that take up... Doesn't look like telekinesis levitate takes up any more armor slots. So, alright, we mutated. Alright, there's one more spot to go check out. And also mentioned some weird door under a bridge. First time I've seen that Brahmin not stuck in the water. Alright, this door was not here before. I don't know what's going on, but we need to take a little nap. This power's kind of suck it out of you. Sleep. I guess because we're about settlement. So they're still technically doing stuff. There's a good stream delay right now. Holy shit. Alright, now we should drink water automatically. Let's check.
Oh,
yep, there it goes. Alright, let's see what's with this door. Unequip, speed, shape, time, and visibility. That thing was kind of a power debugger. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, homie. Back the fuck up, man. I know you like that. Alright. Looks like this guy had a lot of powers. Time manipulation, mark time, recall time, power bestowal, intuitive aptitude, clairvoyance, sense danger, remote viewing. Okay. Let's try... Whoa. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on here. Wait, did we just... Oh, I'll try that again. over here. Did we just astral project ourselves? The answer is yes. Yes, we did. That is friggin' awesome. I love that. Okay, we're gonna hotkey this to 7. Keep levitate on. These powers have no weight. I don't like it. Alright. Let's head to the Nakanos. We're gonna have to explore these powers a bit. And of course there's a lovely Kuno. Hello Kuno. Hello Kuno. Alright. Now we did make a spot for the Nakanos. Let's take the chip here. I believe we put them under N for Nakano. Yeah, baby got kisses. Oh, baby got kisses. Another one. Ooh, okay. Never get used to that teleporting. Alright, let's see what the fuss is about.
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it?
Hey.
Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You brought a partner? Good. The more eyes, the better.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. We were double-crossed by the client once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. Sorry things ended sour.
We got out. That's all that mattered. And now you can return the favor by finding my daughter.
Okay, sounds good. I'm here to
We're
help.
here to help. Tell us what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own.
Yeah,
She's
like
not a
whipped
child
cream.
anymore. Our daughter is 19.
Who knew that?
She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No, she would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Alright, calm down, motherfucker. Calm down. We'll find her.
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
Alright, well, we gotta start with the hard
Mr.
questions.
Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Alright, give me some details about her.
Anything more you can tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
That tells me nothing, but...
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Alright, well, what else could she have looked for?
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife says she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers.
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
I don't know. All the way out here alone, just you and your wife and daughter. She just runs off. Something's going on. Tell me more about that radio.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made
You got some
contact
toast?
with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
All right.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, detective.
Let's ask the mother. Mother always knows.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
Yeah. Why would she
You and
leave?
your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone.
Didn't
But
answer the question.
Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
No. You fucked up. Tell me what's wrong.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away, he was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Okay.
Tell me more about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement.
See
We're
that?
pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
It's not a reason for a kid to run off.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that
Yeah, you
he
went through
was
that.
the only... She started...
Sure. Nothing else right now.
Alright. Let's check out the place.
Project log. Kitchen mixer. The circuits are still good, but all the mechanical parts are rusted through. Maybe I can...
All right, everyone. I'll be back in a few days. Was there
Father.
anything else we needed from the city?
Wait, you're going now? No! Wait, Dad, I could come with you.
It is better if I go alone, Kasumi. Do not worry. I have your list.
You don't know what half that list is, Dad. I can help you. Really, I'll be...
I said no. I'm sorry. You're safe here, okay?
You're fucking rude.
Just stay put for me.
Okay.
I know you're disappointed, but I won't be long. I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
Their settlement was stored pretty far away, so he's not
Hello?
wrong.
Testing? Project log. Holiday flare. Managed to strip out the parts from this thing and make something that's easier to move around. Granddad always said you need to make a record when you start something. You know, in case you have to go back to it. So, I guess I'm going to start doing that. Maybe I should start with an inventory of all the parts I found?
Kasumi! Your father needs help with the boat.
I'll be
Hey.
right there. Oh, damn. Was I recording that? Project log, radiation beam television. Mom says these things actually used to broadcast pictures and sounds back before the war. She also mentioned that some of the ruins of the television studios are still around if you head into the city. Of course, she wasn't too happy when I asked if we could make a trip out there. I'm getting off track. I managed to repair the vacuum tube and got the power working again, but, well, it's not like there's any working signal for this thing to receive. I'm just going to start stripping this thing for parts moving forward. Project log? Radio. Correction. Working. Radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
Smart girl. Dreams.
Project log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight. Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me safe.
Alright, so far, girl isolated, just her mother and father, no friends.
A hidden key, huh? Good work.
And
Gotta find whatever it
Smuts.
unlocks.
Grandfather's a no. If ever get locked out of the safe, the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Love, Granddad.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
Far Harbor.
Daughter takes off by boat. But more importantly, there's a colony of synths up near this Far Harbor. We need a way to get there.
Hey.
Let's go talk to Kenji. He knows the waters better than anyone.
Sounds like a plan. Kenji.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat.
You didn't mention the
There's
boat
no
was
time
missing to
waste.
begin with?
You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Maybe your daughter is just confused. Having an identity crisis.
Oh God. Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system. A final gift from my father. And it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
I know it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Fine, Kasumi. Please.
Alright, the question is, do we tell the Brotherhood or the Railroad about these synths? Seems like we should let the Railroad know at the very least. First, I think we should probably figure out exactly what's going on with this place. Let's check it out, and then report back to the Railroad, I think. Brotherhood didn't need to know about any of this. Saved. Got their dog meat. I'm gonna need those
Heads up.
CPs back. Let's check out this Far Harbor. Guidance system isn't bad. Yeah, very nice. I approve. Alright, nobody jump. You go flying. Let me test my sound real quick.
Go. To meet these synths,
Yep, sounds good. Ton of Harbor is built entirely on a coastal pier on the edge of the island. The line boy's passed out now. Oh, it'd be a shame if somebody were to just stay at the boy's feet while he's sleeping. What is that, a foot? You hiding out a foot? Yeah, I want that one. Yeah, just your one. Stretch it, stretch it. Yeah, like a little chicken wing. By the kitty. Yeah, go back to sleep. Alright, I think we're there. Alright, don't see Nick or dog meat. There they are. This place looks creepy. Far Harbor. Even night vision barely cuts through this. Keep targeting vision on.
I wasn't expecting nobody. That shipment's 3 days out. Wait, that's not one of mine.
Ease up, Alan. We're visitors.
Mainlanders ain't nothing but trouble.
Put the damn gun down.
Mom ain't none but trouble.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. That means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time.
That's what everybody
But
says.
Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
We're looking for someone.
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
At least we know she made it this far.
Damn it.
What is that?
Mariners incoming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hall never lets us down.
Okay.
Now follow me!
What's going on here?
Man the hall! Something's out there!
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill!
What the hell is that sound?
The hell?
Something's
Eyes
growling.
peeled, everyone!
So, I mean, you stay up here, buddy. Probably I should
Heads up. Wait there.
I've got wounded out
tell you
here.
to stay.
There's no time. To the fog. They're coming.
Gulpers!
Oh, God!
What the hell?
Defend yourselves!
Hey. Never seen these things before. Spinal Mylar. These are familiar. Tough. Going down there. Lost one.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Let's try to run new powers here. Looks like a blast.
We're clear.
All right. Well done, all. Open the gate.
That was it. Okay.
Look alive. Come on.
You claim your teddy bear dog meat. Harborman died. Oh, I just got knocked out. Oh, Jared Grisham? Oh, he died. I hope that wasn't...
Avery.
And now you see what we're up.
Let me double check something here. May have had a problem there. Okay, so him dying is
Up
gonna be.
against.
I'll make sure I didn't screw up
Fog,
any
creatures
essential
it
characters.
spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
I'm intrigued.
You've lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. People have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
If you managed to survive despite all that, it must be tough.
Ornery, more like. I'm
done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
What do you mean, Children of Adam?
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee...
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Atom would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law. Just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. Fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. Only after the children came.
You know as well as I do that's happened before. Sure, people have theories the children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Okay, back to business.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
Okay,
thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Oh, they'll say thank you to me, the rude sons of bitches. Mariner, huh?
Mariner.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. She wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright, handyman. The only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, beside Captain Avery.
Okay, I guess we're lucky
the town's
here.
lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my sails. Huh. But there is... I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
I got Nick with me. I'm not gonna barter over there.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Watch that now. Get shit. You know, I ain't gotta help the fuckers. All right. Some notes over here.
Hey there.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, because this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
Explosions?
Sounds interesting. I'd like to hear it.
I thought you might say that. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations. Even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. but they got greedy. Took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing.
So you gotta do.
But now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable.
Damn
With
straight.
the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
Let me guess. I'm the mysterious stranger who's gonna help you avenge your family.
Ah, you're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits about you, because your part in the story is filled with danger. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much.
Was he ginger?
He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. The island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame that.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to Petey.
And I'm just gonna guess everyone else here in Far Harbor is incompetent as all hell, but we'll see.
We're the only bar in town.
Excellent.
I'm trying to have a conversation here.
Let's go ahead and save.
Shut your mouth.
Pretty sure I'm smoking here.
Damn dear. So the fogs are coming for us all. I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round.
I like it.
On the house.
Yeah!
Time to party.
Here's some Mitch.
Alright. I don't know any bartender's gonna give away free booze like that when it's only, I don't know what, noon? Looking at that later.
Fortify your gut against the fog. With whiskey. Ha ha.
Alright, you must be old Longfellow, since that's what your nameplate says.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
I'm pretty good, but I'm looking for
Some
someone.
parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
Someone's headed for Acadia. There's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
This girl's all her family has. You'd have to be a real wretch not to give a damn.
Bah. This goes against all reason. But I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, rad eggs and the like. Then the real work can begin.
I'll be alright, let's do this.
Well, let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Oh, look at the little kitty. Look at the little kitty. Alright, Nick, dog mate, let's do this.
Set out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this road. It's foul and sin, but it'll help.
Marlar jerky, huh?
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. And water and stock.
You jog like, oh, I guess like the old man you are.
Old mountain trail. Fog ain't like nothing you've seen in common. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks. Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Think I'll be alright? Scrounging trapper, huh? Can't see his face through the fog. There we go.
Those are gorgeous.
What was that?
Got incoming fire from somewhere else. There we go. Hey there, buddy. Shit. Right there. Sneaky motherfuckers. Alright, where the rest of you assholes at? Good job, dog meat.
Oh, they're pretty.
I'll find ya.
Know you now. Hello, buddy. That's right, city boy using that fancy weapon. Oh, damn. That dude's body blow too.
You're not half bad in the scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper Far Harborman out of you. See the fog in your nose. Get you all turned around. Something in your brain. Travelers were mean to begin with.
Yeah, it's radiation. Of course it's fucking with your brain. Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa.
There's someone or something. There's the mountain trail. Listen, I'll make it. That's the road. So don't be surprised if we got
Dog meat. Warrior, let's go. Watch your back, brother, long fella.
Regrow everything extra good. Still got a ways to go.
Barely got anywhere yet. Come on.
They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear. But you never know. a young lad, no higher than your knee, whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
How old are you, dude? We've plants before. Take some samples. Whoa.
What the fuck?
Go for Devourer, huh?
We ain't no...
Fighting something else. That thing is fast for how big it is. Sorry, dog me. These towers come in handy. Alright. I can't lose that thing.
Gopher's got a fondness for fresh water. Small gopher, the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge.
That was a
Now,
small one?
big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing we don't see too many of them.
That's it, huh? Oh, that was good. That's good. Damn it, Nick.
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lasts for excitement.
Notification. That looks like Axel's live. What the hell is this?
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here?
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets?
And your
Faith
hairline.
shield you against those two?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers. Started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
Me?
You do know you're crazy, right?
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on.
It's be my kingdom here soon enough. Don't you worry, lady. You gonna make it?
You are not beyond saving, brother. Adam may have a plan for you yet.
We're gonna have to deal with this again later. Come on, boy. I gotta go ahead of you. What?
No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
Alright, good. Get your fucking ass moving. Shit, that was painful. What is wrong with you, dude?
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk.
I'll be able to drink later on.
Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right, but I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
Alrighty. Some weird people, but yeah, what are you gonna do? What do he wants to get? He's more sneaking. I'll cause this enemies to lead us. That does not automatically. Let's save right here. Set.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself,
Nick?
Here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Kid.
Nick. It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Alright, you know
Is
Nick.
this a joke? Do you really know Nick?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago.
Damn.
There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
Ah, I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
She's human, and she has a family waiting for her.
But imagine what it means if you're wrong. If Kasumi is a synth, then she doesn't have a family. She never had one. Think about how she must feel. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else.
But you have no
One
proof she
more
isn't.
question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
Nope.
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
You're treading on very personal territory. Back off.
Okay. You're not ready to have this conversation. Whatever you believe, we will accept you for who you are. Synth or human.
I'm not a synth. End of discussion.
I understand. I won't pry any further. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Kasumi is usually working down below, whenever you wish to see her. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss before you go?
Yeah, you tell me more about Nick. Gosh, you know, you little know.
I'm part of a group that helps synths. The Railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But The cost. I know how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
Ideals aren't gonna protect escaped synths. We do what we have to.
I know that's what you think. I just... No, I shouldn't judge. I'm over here, far from the Commonwealth, in relative safety. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
I'm in the Brotherhood of Steel. We have plenty to say about synths. How dangerous they are.
We're not dangerous. Those who've used us, tried to replace humans with my kind, they're dangerous. All we want is to live in peace. On our own. See for yourself. Walk through Acadia. Talk to my people. We aren't a threat to anyone.
All right. I'll reserve judgment for now.
Thank you. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps you were in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know
Dima is waiting for you.
I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Dima is waiting for you.
Alright, talk to Dima. Alright, let's go talk to... Find... Kasumi.
Kasumi Nakano?
Always another problem that needs fixing. What? Sorry. Got a lot on my mind. Always another problem that needs fixing. What?
A hard enough time.
Sorry.
Prepares before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're not
Okay, first off, why is that?
Dima is waiting for you.
Dima needs near constant monitoring. I'm the only one qualified.
Hey.
I'm really very busy right now.
Dima.
Acadia is open to you.
Tell me more about this.
All I want is to... Beyond that, was there...
I should get going.
Of course.
Alright, so let me interact with anybody else, so what's
Dima is waiting for you.
the fuck, bro?
Look alive.
Do something for you?
Dima needs near constant
Nick.
monitoring.
What?
I'm the only one qualified.
Oh, sorry. Just got my head full of what Dima was talking about. It's a bit of a shock. What do you think he is, really? Family?
It's hard to deny it, Nick. The similarities are pretty obvious.
I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up, or just plain got bored. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. I never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out. Helped me escape. There's got to be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and Dima? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
Sounds good to me.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep...
Still gonna talk to me now? Because this might have just bugged out on me.
Kasumi.
Always another problem that needs fixing. What? Sorry. Got a lot on my mind.
Luckily we didn't save. I'm gonna try something real quick. It's gonna load. Why is it always me finding the bug quest during streams? Dialogue this time.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace.
I came...
Really?
Uh-huh.
Kasumi, before you...
She's human.
But imagine none of us, that some... I want you to... One more. Tell me, are you?
I'm a human being.
Are you sure?
I'm not gonna tell me.
I was in a laboratory. In the Institute. That was every day for months. And then... I was out. The Institute has failed. I was free.
I was with my wife.
But no memories before then? That's usually a sign. Isn't it funny? I won't lie to you. But I can promise you...
I've heard enough.
Of course. Acadia, did you need any...
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we
Want
moved
to interact with
three
this
more
time?
relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Kasumi Nakano?
Always another problem that needs fixing. What? Sorry. Got a lot on my mind. Always another problem that needs fixing.
Alright, great. Another fucking bugged one.
Hey, Kasumi.
What? Sorry.
I mean, actually, I'm not a damn command, right? It's a 10 over 100 on
Nonsense with
a lot
the
of money.
acting lunatics.
Always another problem that needs fixing.
That's not working.
You can't solve all.
Now we gotta check something. Shouldn't have loaded that one. Or saved it, I mean, but we can just reload the other one. Alright, I'm gonna have to spend the night unbugging this. That's up there, alright. This will take a bit. Let's try this again. Like I'm over here typing in my chat by accident. Can't unbug this one. We'll have to end the stream early tonight so I can have time to unbug it for tomorrow. I swear it's always a random bug and the most random damn quests. And I'll ever see this one streaming. this shouldn't take as long to load because I'm not in my settlement. So I'm going back and forth between a couple screens here. I wish you wouldn't go to my desktop and I click over. I'm going to try to set the quest stage again. Tends to be a bit of a pain in the butt sometimes, but... I'm going to go right into setting the quest stage. So it does that, we're going to talk to the other fuckers.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain...
There we go. Now it's where, okay. So that quest wasn't actually there. Weird.
Demon, are you ready to talk about why you're here? Synthkind is willing to welcome you.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us.
Tell him, Nick.
Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with the...
Man, we're still gonna skip past this because we did it all already once. Twice, actually.
All right, Dima.
This, we
talking.
One...
That's where I didn't get that question when I first got here, so that explains what happened.
To you, you were my...
If I were your...
That's where you'd be wrong.
I think...
We'll talk later.
Nick, now, I asked...
She's human.
But none of us, that's some... I want you to... One more. Tell me.
I'm a human being.
Are you sure?
I'm not gonna tell.
I was in a... That was... And then I was...
I was with my wife.
But no, that's you. Isn't it? I won't lie. But I...
Thank you.
I'm glad. And I'm sure.
I'm part of a group that helps.
Really? Yes, I know.
I hadn't thought about it like...
So am I. Was there any...
I'm in the Brotherhood of Steel.
We're not all we want.
I guess we'll see.
It's all I can ask. Now...
So what is that one? I'm just up like the other one does.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine.
Alright, there we go. Alright, Nick, how you feeling, buddy?
Hey.
Don't worry enough.
What?
You know we blew 3
Oh,
relays this
sorry.
week. I'm coming in.
It's hard to deny it, Nick. The similarities are pretty obvious.
I spent a lot. I always... There's got to be some... I'd appreciate...
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on.
Alright, cool. That part's done. We only got past that. Now let's talk to... What else do you want?
Hey, Dima.
Acadia is open to you. Did you need it?
I should get going.
Of course.
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all the... This nonsense with the atom lunatic.
There's nothing you
So,
need to be concerned
you've talked to
about.
Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this.
Man, you gotta
all
be
his
a
time and
Veneers.
energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to
He's
think
like
of
a monkey.
himself.
She want a gorilla
Sometimes I
synth?
worry about... Well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not.
You got my attention.
Sure.
You gonna give me the option to help, or what the fuck's going on here, homie?
Dearest Faraday.
Hey,
Yes?
Relax.
if there's anything I can do to help out.
Well, if you're determined,
Right.
there's a boat along the coast of the island. It was The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. Like, my understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here.
Easily. Actually, what happened?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once.
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really...
Easy enough.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm
trying to be
afraid your
quick.
journey was
Or
unnecessary.
quiet. Or trying to be quick, but I'm trying to be quiet.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
Sounds like a threat, but fair enough.
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Why the fuck didn't you go get him? Alright, let's talk to Kasumi.
Circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me?
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Kasumi, listen to me. You're not a synth.
Believe me, I've thought about that. How you can never really know. But it just answers so many questions. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Damn, this chick is confused.
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Ray are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
Agreed.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop. But it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
I'll figure this out. Just stay here.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you've found anything.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
Yeah, but that is the fun of it. Alright. I think before we continue on with this, we should probably get a good feel for the island. But since we're here...
You know, I can probably make that terminal talk.
Oh, gorgeous.
Sweet. If you ask nicely.
Sharp combat armor chest piece. Not the room. I thought I'd go ahead and take that too. Screw it. Need this one. General goods on a free-for-all. I'm not working with much to begin with. You can hear it come by the store. I'm going to say no, but you can ask all you want.
Nice.
Alright, I think we're going to take this one step at a time. First, let's go talk to the people of Far Harbor and help them out a bit. Then we'll do Acadia, and then the other guys. Alright, let's see. Using Zayla. Alright. First things first, let's get a feel for the island. I ought to get a save before you start going out exploring. Alright, so we're gonna get some power tools, kill some ghouls. Easy enough. Tell you what, Jade Illusions had a pretty good idea of getting a flannel mod. This is a good look for Far Harbor. The hoodie and the mask are the same. The flannel fits in. I got the marine legs on for my cybernetics frame. I likes it. Alright, let's explore this place. Alright, first things first. It looks like taking out the ghouls would be the quickest. Why did it say there's power armor over here? What the hell? I don't have any power armor with me. Alright, National Park Campground. Alright, let's make our way down. Nick dog meat don't die. Not seeing any baddies so far. We don't know what all this island has in store for us yet. Whoa. Start vision. So night vision. Targeting. Recon vision. There we go. Should probably take the night vision scope off my damn. Can't hit the head. It's not moving. It'd be too far for it to see us. They're stealthy, but ain't that damn stealthy. Blood Rage Miler? What the fuck is that? I can't barely see through this. Okay, we gotta take the night vision scope off this. Why aren't these Milers moving? Okay, now it's moving. That thing just irradiate us?
It's good.
The water shouldn't do it.
Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
I'm in the bit. I'll be in there surely myself. Just 11, I do need to get a bit. Alright, well, we've had some buggy quests. I think I'm gonna go ahead and hit a bit. Okay, hold on. Shit's gone down. Alright, we're gonna hit the bed a little early tonight. Did not get a whole lot of sleep last night, and we've kind of had some buggy start to our quest today. We're in Far Harbor, we got everything going now. Tomorrow we're going to continue exploring the island. We're going to start by helping the people of Far Harbor. After we've helped them, then we'll start doing stuff with Acadia. And then as we go, we'll start doing the stuff with, there's a lot of blight here. start doing stuff with the Children of Adam. And we will also experiment more with the mutant powers that we've got now. I kind of keep forgetting I've got them, to be honest. I don't even have it equipped right now. What power do we got equipped? Weapons. Yeah, telekinetic blast. There we go. So some of these look pretty damn cool. But we will be touching them all a lot more tomorrow. There's still a couple more bugs. You guys can't quite see it, but there has been a little issue I haven't mentioned that I'm going to try to get fixed before the next stream. Let's just say something's wrong with my third and first person transition. But we will get to that tonight and tomorrow. God damn it. How? And I knocked myself up with the damn thing. Oh shit, mutant powers are dangerous. Hurt myself. There we go. Give me that face, boy. Got him. Alright, interrupting my damn ending monologue. But like I said, we are ending just a little bit, or an hour early today. So next week we'll be back on the regular schedule. There won't be any early ends or anything like that. And of course, Friday we've got the drunk stream, so we're going to have plenty of fun on that one. We're not going to go a bit early. But like I said, it's been a long week, doing some later hours this week. Been a pain in the butt, but we're ending right now. When we get back, we're going to start the quest for Far Harbor. The actual Far Harbor, I guess the Harbormen is what they'd be called. First when we get here, go ahead and drop our sleeping bag, camp out for the night. I'm not going to be doing anything else. I'm actually heading right to bed after this. Normally I'd be playing around for a little bit more, knocking out some quest stuff. But before we get on tomorrow, I am going to work on one of the mods I installed that is not working properly. There we go, we saved. There's our sleeping bag. Thank y'all for going by, and we will see you tomorrow at between 8:30 and 9 p.m. Central Time. See you later. Oh crap, I'm burping again too.